Jay White, turn me up. All my scammers and my kid wins bitch. Well, all my scamming ass niggas spend that money fast. 20s, 50s, 100s, cash. Boy, all day. Until bitches where you at. Something that shit my bad. Just a few got some tags. Girl, on that double out bag. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Nigga, spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Nigga, spin that shit. This ass nigga making more than 10 figures. I'm a down ass bitch riding with you in the swag. Only fuck with the hitters for the squirrel. Hit a trigger calling up a trap. Oh, pussy nigga, where you at? Show me where you spin a block on your op on your nigga need to drop screaming fuck the cop up. What we doing, nigga? Show me where your hood at. What's your place called, nigga? Where your hood at? Niggas spend that money fast. 20s, 50s, 100s, cash. Boy, going that double out there. Who's them bitches way out there? Something that shitty out there. Just a flip it, pop some tags. Girl, going that double out there. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Yeah, spin that shit. Spin that shit. Nigga, spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Nigga, spin that shit. Bitches getting money like they need it. Never catch a fast, come and get them. Yeah. Got they own, don't do it for the pop. Badass bitch making niggas pop and pop. Pussy smooth making niggas think he landed. Boss up, fuck nigga, who you playing with? Right, playing wrong, bitch, nothing average. Trust down, play the game, never been a clean bitch. Niggas.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Lakers. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Senge in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, they've got Duren. Holmgren is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Sloan in at the small forward position. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
That's to Holmgren. Here's Nash. Duren, the screen. Nash passes to Duren. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Edwards. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Pass to Duren. Here's Nash. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Nash has got his second bucket of the night.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Sloan, the pass to Nash. Now here's Coulibaly.
threesomes and parties with
Holmgren,
bitches
left
and
side.
beaches with
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6.
Mansions like Saudi and
Here's Nash. He's got 5. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Down low, Tatum. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Pass to Sloan. Launches it. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Lakers trail by 6. Outside Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive, because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans, and that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Here's Nash. Give him 8 points now. And it's Coulibaly missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Edwards. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Pass to Sloan. Now Holmgren. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
It's Edwards on the wing. Coulibaly defending. Coulibaly against Edwards. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Now Holmgren. Here's Nash. Shoots. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Lakers trail by 5. Puts it up from 15. Sloan pulls it in. Phoenix has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's the pick. That's to Nash. The 3 from Holmgren. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. 1:51 left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 5.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Pass to Aiden. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Edwards.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Phoenix leading by 4. They swipe it. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he lays it in on the break. Here's Scott. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Lakers trail by 4. Here's the Senge. Yet to see a basket. And he banks in the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Scott. Misses in close.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Antetokounmpo. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Person. No good on the triple. He got it up. He can't get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Holmgren is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Johnson, and it's Scott in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Scott. And the layup is good. Scott's gotten his first basket of the night.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Outside Irving. Powell outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I love.
So it's Phoenix now. They'll be hosting Miami. A three-game homestand. Outside Johnson. It's tipped. Now here's Powell. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Suns trailing. That's to Person. Jacks up a three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Powell outside. Outside Irving. Screen by Robinson. Irving pass to Robinson. Yep, that one goes. Robinson's got his first basket.
Savvy play call by Irving. Moving the pieces around with the pick and roll to set up a shooter.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jim Claxton, he's checked in for Robinson. Walsh comes in for Powell. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Eason against Johnson. And stolen by Barrett. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Nash. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Simmons with it. To the paint. Here's Walsh. Misses the layup. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Now here's Barrett. Still no points. Claxton a screen on Johnson. And Claxton throws it down. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's the foundation of my game started.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Wolf. And there's the slam. Got to finish it off.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Towering on the interior. Holmgren.
Wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Asenge. Eason a screen on Coulibaly. Here's Asenge. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Sloan. Here's Nash. Give him 8 points now. That's up a 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Easy look. The defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Tatum.
What?
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Nash. Inside. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Here's Eason. Lays it up and banks it in. Eason's got his first 2 points of the night.
Guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Tatum against Durant. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. And Asenge gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
So, pass to Scott. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Los Angeles leading by 4. Edwards with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Pass to Asenge. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Sloan, pounded by Tatum. There's the drive. The quick crossover. What a move.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And here's Edwards, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Edwards got 9.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello, taking a look here now at Phoenix. You expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Los Angeles leading by 4. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Jason Tatum. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Edwards in at the 2. Now here's Holmgren. Yep, count it. 9 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Sloan. To the inside. Here's Nash. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Coulibaly against Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's Holmgren. He's got 9. And it's all from 3-point range. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. And Tatum fires one home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Here's Nash. 13 points in the game. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. From downtown. Phoenix no good that time either.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Nash. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Pass to Edwards. Tatum with a screen. Inside. Here's the Senge. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Holmgren outside. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's Duran. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Irving's checked in for Los Angeles. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontent continued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because it's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Out left to the wing. Down low. And stolen by Barrett. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. The shot, no good. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Phoenix. Oh, Robinson with a block. They get it back. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Scott comes in for Koulibaly. Nash passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Jones. Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded to the paint. Here's Robinson. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Irving. Gets the 3-ball to go. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Barrett against Johnson. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
The Suns have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. And stolen by Irving. For the finish. And a big finish by Robinson.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Pass to Scott. 8, the screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Irving. Drives to the hoop. And a big finish by Robinson.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Suns trail by 6. Scott passes to Ayton. Robinson with a steal. Here's Edwards. Scott with a rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
The putback.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Nash passes to Scott. Robinson with the block. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Irving for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Edwards cutting inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Los Angeles up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate. at a high level like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Johnson. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Scott in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. From 7, here's Robinson. Jones from outside. The Suns clear it. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Suns trailing. Pass to Scott to take the lead. To tie it up. And Holmgren lays it in.
Yeah, and along with everything else he brings, Holmgren plays with a high motor.
Holmgren's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 tries. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Robinson.
First team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 41, Nicholas Claxton.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. The teardrop. Powell's shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Johnson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Suns lead by 3. Here's Person. Jones grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. It's Powell on the wing. Clock at 4. And there's...
Wow. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And Ty Lue has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control, play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Thanks for that, Allie. Tatum inside. He's covered by Holmgren. And the bucket is good. And the Lakers lead by 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And you can see by the steal totals, they have put a lot of pressure on the opponent's ball handlers. And as a result, their defense has been so active.
Tatum with a screen. And the shot goes. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Scott. Powell covers. Ayton. The Lakers for the rebound. Senge's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's the Senge. Scott with a rebound. Scott's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ayton. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Tatum, a screen on Ayton. Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Lakers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Now Holmgren. Koulibaly with a screen on Tatum. Now Koulibaly. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And he can't hit the second. The Suns have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To shoot. Oh, he can't get the layup.
At the line for Phoenix, Chet Holmgren. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up.
Yeah, as you know, as Holmgren adds weight and strength year after year, he just becomes a bigger problem for opponents.
And the Lakers making a change here. Powell's checked in.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Second team foul. At the line for
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
A big-time flush by Giannis.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Wide open. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Tatum, a screen on Coulibaly. Here's a pass to Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Here's Nash. Foul covers. Now Duran. Using the glass to lay it in.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Antetokounmpo puts one in off the drive.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Outside Duran. Now Holmgren. Now Duran. 6 on the shot clock. Now Holmgren. Fires away from outside. Oh, the shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Nash. Now covers. From deep. Duran. Extra points. Crucial second chance bucket.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
Now Coulibaly. Oh, missed on the train. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Holmgren. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, you knew coming into this game it was a big-time matchup. How locked in was this team tonight?
We came out tonight. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We played hard. We played together, and that's why we got the win. And I'm really proud of my teammates.
Well, the attention to detail was certainly there from the whole roster, and it led to this win.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
As shooting guard, 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards.
It's great to be with you, and let's take a look at our starters for Portland. You've got Worthy, Allen Iverson out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Gasol, and it's Nowitzki in at the power forward. And for Los Angeles, we've got Tatum. Also Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Edwards in at the 2. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Screen by Giannis. It's tipped and stolen by Iverson. Into the lane, and Iverson throws it down.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Outside Tatum. Giannis against Worthy. Back to Tatum, and stolen by Nowitzki. Worthy the pass to Black. Now here's Iverson. 17-foot shot on the way.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Edwards against Iverson. Nowitzki with the screen on Edwards. Buries it from three-point range. Iverson's got 7. Iverson's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor. Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Now here's Nowitzki. Pass to Iverson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Edwards. Worthy pull.
And what you do, players, you get the phone and you hold it up.
Pulls it in. And Worthy has got it here for Portland. It's a 3-point game. They get it back. Assault. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Tatum. Count it.
Masterful touch on the floater by Tatum, making a difficult shot look relatively easy.
Iverson outside. There's the pick. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Black with it. He has yet to score. Just 5 to shoot. Gasol versus the Worthy. Here's Black. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Iverson outside. Drains the three-pointer. Iverson's got 10 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Down low. Here's Tatum. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Iverson outside. Lets it go with a 3. He gets rebounded by Senge. Edwards with it. Iverson picks him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they both play, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Well, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Tisdale, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Red comes in for Johnson. Michael Red on the wing, outside Bradley. Minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Oh, here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
he's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Take it on.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good. Red. Both free throws good from Red. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. Portland grabs the miss.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Off on the layup. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns. Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Johnson. Now Red. Finished off the break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is really set.
Misses in close.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Powell with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Barrett and taken away by Johnson. Here's Tisdale. Bradley passes to Saar. It's 2 seconds left. And no good that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers lead by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. You've got Johnson. Worthy out there with Song. And it's Michael Red. And it's Tisdale in at the 5. Home in the paint. Back to Red. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Here's Song. 4 on the clock. Fires from the line. And Red gets it to go on the assist by Song. Red's got 6.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Powell feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Out to Barrett. Robinson a screen on Worthy. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Johnson outside. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, those go down there in sleep.
To the paint. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Powell. And the touch by Powell.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers are drive you nuts. But sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Iverson's checked in for Portland. Lets it go from deep. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. To the middle. Knocked away. And stolen by Song. Johnson outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Tisdale. Count that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And stolen by Iverson. And they're running. Iverson with the hustle in transition.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Edwards passes to Tatum, and the shot goes down. And it's 8 points for Jason Tatum. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Guys, back over to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right move.
Iverson against Irving. To the inside. Tisdale. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Got us a screen on Iverson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Pau Gasol's checked in for Tisdale. Nowitzki comes in for Alexander Song. And Black's subbed in for Worthy. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul. Lakers trail by 4. Now Tatum. He's got 8. Into the lane. Tatum.
Vicious finish by Tatum. These coaches love when he's aggressive.
Pass to Black. Iverson, a screen on Irving. Black finds Gasol. Now Black. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Tatum drives in. That ties it up. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Pass to Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Lakers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Pau Gasol at the free throw line here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Now, here is Irving. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Iverson. He's got 12. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. just couldn't get it to go.
Irving kicks to Tatum. There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Johnson inside. Edwards defending. Iverson outside. Shot on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. Iverson's got 4 this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from there.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 5. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Lakers. Thanks for spending halftime.
We've got second. Have action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons is out there with Powell. And it's Walsh in at the 4. And it's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Free throw good. Iverson. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding.
Hold on!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Outside Worthy. Black with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Nowitzki right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Iverson. No good there with the step back J. The Lakers trail. Here's Powell, and it's all evened up. Powell's got 8.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Nowitzki finds Gasol. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. And it's 7 points for Pau Gasol. Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Foul, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Powell's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Pass to Black. Back to Iverson. Oh, exploding off the floor. Iverson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here is Tatum. 12 points for him. Going inside, and a dunk by Tatum.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Iverson, no luck.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go through it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Outside Gasol. Back to Iverson. And they double up Iverson. Three-pointer, worthy. A rebound by the Lakers. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Robinson sets a screen for Tatum. Here's the drive. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And sometimes, Dan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Gasol. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Lakers. Edwards comes in for Powell. And then for the Trailblazers, Alexander Saw. He's checked in for Gasol. And it's Johnson in for Black. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Here's Iverson. He's got 17. Johnson outside. Worthy dishes to Johnson. Passed in the Nowitzki. And it's Worthy in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Johnson left side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8. In that department.
Edwards against Johnson. Here's Iverson. He takes it in, and Iverson throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Giannis a screen on Johnson. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Song. Outside Worthy. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And that one, good. He's got 8.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Johnson from outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Smart play by Tatum in the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Iverson passes to Johnson. There's the pick. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
It's Nowitzki on the wing with 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Worthy out there with Song. Then it's Tisdale. Then it's Johnson, and it's Red in at the point. Tatum finds Edwards. Clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Trailblazers trail by 8. Red with the ball. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Johnson outside. Down low. Here's Tisdale. And the rejection by Giannis.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Tatum against Song. Tatum kicks to Giannis. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Tisdale with the rebound. Pass to Red. On the wing, Johnson. Inside. And that one's good. Tisdale.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, Edwards. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Edwards. And the push by Antetokounmpo!
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
For the Trailblazers, Nowitzki comes in for Tisdale. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Michael Redd. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Lakers leading by 8. Here's a Senge. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Song. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Over Eason. Portland again missing.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
And so Giannis will bring it up for L.A. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Pass to Worthy. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Over Eason. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For Portland. Gasol's checked in for Song, and Black's subbed in for Johnson. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Here's Black, guarded by Powell. Nowitzki with the screen on Powell. And down goes the three.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Oh, this basket will count. Blocking is the call. Three-point play chance here.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Nowitzki. Rebounded by Tatum. Lakers leading by 12. Now Powell launches it, buries the deep ball.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Nowitzki outside. Gasol's in the post. Robinson on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the basket. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, but it's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And one of the league's top talents game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Both teams will make substitutions. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
At the line for Los Angeles, number 4, 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Portland. 15-point game. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Johnson, strong move off the glass. And here is Los Angeles now. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Can't get it to go. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Thanks, Jason. This team is on a roll. Plenty of energy on the sidelines. How much fun are you having out there?
Winning is fun. Hopefully we can keep it up, especially at home. We don't want to let our fans down. We got the best fans in the league. They give us all the energy in the world, so we appreciate them.
Doing it for the fans. Thanks.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.